Hi, I'm Pop Tart.
And I'm Serotonin.
And welcome to Tea Time with Pop and Sarah.
Aww. Hey Hens, I'm Serotonin, and this first episode is going to be a talk about who we are and what we do. So who are you, bitch?
I'm Miss Pop Tart. I'm arty, tarty, and ready to party.
Tagline already.
And you can follow me on Instagram at PopTartQueenXO. That's the only reason I'm here. It's the exposure. It's the drama maker, love it.
We get paid in exposure, don't we?
Yeah,
that's how
we
it
get
works.
paid for views.
Don't want money, just 5 exposures, paid my light bill.
Give me a follow on Instagram. It gives me a reason to live.
Okay. Don't follow him on Twitter, it's terrible.
Let's talk about Bussy.
It is a mess.
I fight for Bussy rights, alright?
Okay.
Us bottoms, we have a duty to look after our bussies and not let no one take that bussy without our permission. So, a bussy, if you don't know, is a boy pussy. Honestly, like, that's all it is. It's just a big old boy pussy, yeah. And like, depending on how much people are in it, it might be like IKEA.
Yeah.
It might be like a little tow caravan. You just don't know.
Could be a cussy, could be bussy.
Could be bussy. It's also a fussy or a mussy.
Or a mussy.
I call it a mussy. I just love it. Like,
okay.
I put ussy on everything.
Alright.
So what are you doing with life at the moment, Miss Serotonin?
Nothing, I'm just lazy at the moment. No one will get that reference. If you got that reference, subscribe. So, I am Lincoln's premier depressive drag queen. I turn up, I don't do nothing, and then I leave.
She's Danny DeVito of drag,
Yeah.
Watch Out Ginger Minch.
That's pretty much it, really. If I feel like it, I'll do a number.
If you feel like it, you'll do a number 2 hours before a show.
Don't that stress the life out of me, that did.
It's just the life of everyone else.
We do a cabaret every month at the Scene Lincoln, come along. And we're raising money for Lincoln Pride. So, last cabaret, what was it? 80s, wasn't it?
Fucking hell, that's off my tits. I think it was 80s.
It was 80s.
There was Whitney and people.
It was
so
80s.
Yeah, I think it is.
So about 2 hours before I got there, I was like, sod this, I'll do a number. And just did Gemma Collins quotes. It's on YouTube, follow me Serotonin, XOXO.
I did Holding Out for a Hero, and I had literally like the worst fucking cold that week.
Oh, it's Bonnie Tyler!
See, bet, if it was any other person, like if I had to sing like
tea.
fucking Foxes or some shit, I'd be like, oh fuck,
choice.
like real high, and a choice, wouldn't it? But like, Holding Out for a Hero, she sounds like she had like the motorway on the front anyways.
Do you remember her on Never Mind the Buzzcocks when she was
She's
off her nut? That killed me.
Honestly, I was Bonnie Tyler that night. Like,
We were smashed. I was in the booth hosting with Blair, the witch Blair, don't follow him. I was fine, and then Blair said over the mic, if anybody wants to buy a Jaeger bomb, treat yourself. Somebody turned up with 10. I had 5, like 5 each, and I was fine. One step out the DJ booth was off my nut. I was like,
you rolled down the stairs.
Man, trying to go to the toilet. I was off it. I was so drunk.
You went from one to Janine Mitchell, didn't you? Janine
Mitchell, your references.
On a day-to-day basis, we're not hot mess drag queens, we're hot mess people.
Tea.
And we do drag, it's obviously to have a bit of fun, a bit of key.
It's a creative outlet, isn't it?
You know.
Should we explain how it started?
Yeah.
Go on, Hen.
So we kind of accidentally fell into drag, and most people wish we'd fall out of it again.
That's tea.
But we did a book launch for our friend Candy Kane, who's ironically a diabetic drag queen with a missing toe. Candy Kane, you know. But like, we came in our styles of drag. I made a child cry in my first look.
I know.
Like, they were literally like,
Do you remember my eyebrows? They were like put on like granola bars. They were
honestly
awful.
Well, didn't you wear that sort of denim top and those white trousers?
Yeah, I was trying to be Dolly Parton, and it just looked
you're like Sonia.
I'm Natalie Cassidy.
What's with the EastEnders reference?
I don't know. You need to calm down.
Think watch.
So we did the book launch, and then we got pulled into the cabaret at the Scene, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. End up doing way more performances than we ever would imagined.
You've done competitions.
I have, and lost a few of them.
All of them.
Well, yeah, we've been doing it about a year, and like,
yeah, I know, it's like our anniversary.
Mad. Yeah, like, it was like last month, our anniversary. It's mad to think, and we've got loads of exciting things coming up, obviously, with this YouTube series. And they started doing more competitions. I mean,
Queen
like,
Bee, you did.
came
was your
second.
first competition.
Yeah, I came second, which I was surprised about. The girl who won
So was
it,
everyone else.
Yeah, to be fair, I think they were actually. The girl who won it, Echo, is brilliant.
Yeah, Echo's lovely. Echo Falls.
But what I've liked doing the most is the fact of like showing kind of like the drag I do, because it's great at the moment with Drag Race and like Evie Oddly and things like that. But my sort of drag when I first started, like if I didn't have a thicker skin, I would have quit.
It's so underrepresented, and like people just like discount you because you're not contoured, you're not cinched, it's all this, and you're like,
oh, someone told me to contour and I just did a fucking chin strap. I was like,
T.
I was like,
there's so much that you can do with drag. It's not just a fishy look. It's not just like Club Kid. There's so many in between.
Yeah, exactly. And like the fun thing about it, I don't want to be some sort of like just boring, same looking as any Rue girl. You know what I mean? I want to actually do something fun. I don't care if I necessarily get paid gigs. It's just like I like to express myself how I want to express myself, and that's being a hot mess. And using a bit of clam white and a prayer, basically. So, but yeah, so my look is based off the Club Kids of like the 80s, 90s, sort of America.
Lee Bowery,
James St. James. Like Party Monster is a brilliant documentary that I've never done that much care.
So, unlike Pop Tart that does loads of competitions, I just turn up when I'm not wanted, do a number, get 5 drink vouchers and leave. But we used to hold a podcast, didn't we? Slapper Sisters, that crashed and burned.
No, I had a great time. We had a great time, but we went on a creative hiatus, meaning we couldn't be fucked, basically.
Yeah. And I mean, this proves that video did kill the radio stuff.
It did.
I liked that.
And this also proves that we both have faces for radio. Especially me. Like, I have a face for the Under the Bridge right now. When people see me out with drag, like, no way is that you.
No, but the thing is, you say that, how many times do people hit on us when we're in drag? And I'm like...
I'm loving your wig today.
Thanks, I call this Clarice because I watched too much Silence of the Lambs. And I just find it funny because the bit that gets me is when he's in the... Have you seen it?
Yeah.
He's in the bar and he just goes, "Hello, Clarice." And that kills me. Why? I don't know why, but I find it funny.
You literally look like Taylor Dane rolled out the back of a truck, and I fucking love her.
Thanks, babe.
That's meant to be a
Well, I don't normally wear blue, but I have to because we have an Alzheimer's fundraiser
yes!
tonight, didn't we?
We're raising funds for Alzheimer's Lincoln
and Pride
tonight.
Society at the University of Lincoln.
So, like, we do a lot of like charity gigs because the only gigs we can get. But we like to do a lot for like charity and stuff, and have a good kiki and have a bit of a laugh. It's good. It's a really good community in Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say our drag really at this point is just fun. So if we can give back as much as we can, why not?
Oh yeah, like I don't think anyone would book me full time looking at me. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. I mean, nobody's going to book me. I only host gigs that are my own, and that's sad.
True.
What are you doing tonight, Hen? You performing live?
I am indeed. So I do a little bit of live singing. I'm a trained vocalist, you know. Fuck off. Like, how rude. And for the edit, I'm like, oh, stop it, you. Stop it, you.
Stop.
And Batterscotch. But yeah, I sing live and just do all sorts of tomfoolery, rigmarole.
So smart.
A death drop, which literally looks like help I've fallen, I can't get up, and I'm like panic button, you know.
It's like a fish in water.
People still like it because I think they're just confused. They're like, is that a death drop?
Yeah, work! Yeah, work, Stevie! So, in your personal life, you studied also at the University of Lincoln. What did you study?
Business and marketing. I've done really well with it, as you can see, because I'm sat in some fucking studio.
Studio filming this that nobody's going to watch.
Getting 17 views on YouTube.
That's a bit of a reach.
Well, we have 2 subscribers already because I subscribed on my Pop Tart. Because I had 2 subscribers in the video. So like, the famous Hen. Like,
we're very different people in the respect that you did a business and marketing degree, and for me to be more of a stereotype, did drama and theatre studies. But that is my 3rd degree, which, if Nate's watching this, you're going to be reading your 3rd degree. I am Miss Serotonin, and unfortunately, I made a comment that we're unable to broadcast. Due to this, we've replaced it with something more suitable.
Put the pizza down.
But this is my 3rd degree, so I started, not completed, obviously, I ain't that clever.
Judging by your contour, it's not the only 3rd degree.
That bitch. So I started on computer science. Didn't like the way it was taught here, so changed to engineering. Went to one seminar at 9 a.m. No, honestly, no word of a lie. Monday, 9 a.m, 3 hours on algebraic topology, and I went, nah, not for me, love, and left.
All I had was topology, and I don't know nothing about that, hun.
I didn't like, well, you won't, bomb.
I'm smart.
Okay.
I graduated once. Like some people.
I graduate next year. By the time I graduate, the bridge will be completed.
Honestly, don't even.
I was doing my nutting. Right, so at the University of Lincoln, the campus is like, in the middle of the campus is a train line, genius. So, used to be a road open, but they've closed it to put this bridge in, right, that they've already done uptown that no fucker uses.
Oh, because
no one
lazy.
uses the bridge. Why? Oh, we're putting it so it's less disruption to students. Liar! There's nothing there! They've been working, apparently. No, that's it, I'm angry now. They've been working since January, right? They ain't done fuck all.
Well, I don't think many people feel our pain, but to be fair, most of our viewers will come from Lincoln because
that's true.
Only our friends will probably watch this.
Yeah.
Be some sort of side project we'll come up to, coming towards in 10 years and be like, what the fuck?
Why did we do this? Who are we?
Good question. But yeah, so we have a lot of fun.
We do. Should we talk about some of the fun we have?
Yeah.
Tell me a drunk story.
Oh, bloody heck.
You've got a lot, Hen.
Honestly. Well, in first year, it was after I did the lovely musical that is Copacabana. Honestly, well, for one thing, it's my rant with Copacabana. I'm a big musical person. End of Act 1, it ends with a rape scene. It's like, it goes, Copacabana, then she gets taken away, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what is happening? So, like, 1 minute he's shimmying, the next like,
next it's an ITV drama.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like, it's like I'm expecting Olivia Colman to come in and be like, you know, oh, sorry, but the amount of times, like, I love her, and now she's got an Oscar, but, like, the amount of serious shit she used to do, and she was like, like, she would cry about everything, like, in Broadchurch. She'd, like, knock a glass of milk over, and she'd like, someone would go, you're right, Olivia, you smell a bit today. Knock at the door, she's like, it reminds her of some sort of PTSD from a door that's been opened before. And she's like,
You've gone from Copacabana to Olivia Colman.
Well, yeah, I'm going on a bit of a tangent.
Yeah, just a little bit.
In some way.
Okay.
But basically, long story short, hated it. Like, I got really, really plastered afterwards. Yeah. That plastered, like, my whole trousers fell down in propaganda smoking area. And TMI, I'm a growing out of shower.
Was your pee-pee out?
Yeah, pee out, everything. And it was cold. It was not nice.
Choices.
And then I was really drunk and, like, I didn't have my key, basically, and thought I was homeless. And then even in my bed, when I got let in, I was like, I'm homeless.
In your room?
Yeah! I was like, what am I doing? Like,
you're an absolute mess.
Chaos.
Absolute mess.
Well, what can I say? There's been many occasions where I've just been trolled. I've fallen down those scene stairs in the past.
They're painful. I've fallen down those. They're lethal.
Well, I've been waving to people like I'm fucking Queen Elizabeth and then slipped down. And it was like Brian the Dinosaur was my arse cheek for like 3 weeks. It was ridiculous. Like, I couldn't cope. I was like, help.
Need assistance. We will fill you in with some more drunk stories as we progress.
In a later episode.
But to keep this short and sweet, unlike us, because we're both fat and annoying, that's been Tea Time with Pop and Sarah.
Have a good old sip and like and subscribe to us. It's a Hannibal Lecter, isn't it?
What did we do with our life that we've ended up here? Well, you look like a Jack in the Box. Calm down.
What kind of like fucking drama is this?
Just
like,
petty drama. That's what I live for. I hate drag.
There we are. Sick of it. I'm off.
Get that vibes off.
My crusty was nearly out then. My crusty crab.
Vile.